Hello, everybody. Welcome to the next series of the channel, the sequel to Deponia, Chaos on Deponia. It is a good day. Ooh, there's bonus. So, this is like the true version of Deponia now.
Huh?
Oh, it's
What's
him
this
now.
all about?
Okay.
Isn't
Yeah.
that Ms. Hinkle's junk press?
No, that's the junk press from my trawler. You
I already
need to
know how to
help me
do
fix
this.
it.
Yeah, but it looks exactly like Ms. Hinkle's junk press from the tutorial in part 1.
So
Oh, that's
what?
funny.
Who's going to notice? Those who played part 1 don't even need a tutorial.
Yeah, but I bet they're gonna play it through anyway, because they just can't get enough of me. Count me out. I'm definitely not gonna suffer through this whole tutorial thing again. I mean, it was stupid enough the first time around.
Ah, come on. A little repetition can't hurt.
Then how do you explain this blister? That is where I burned myself when I repeatedly put my hand on a hot stove.
You never learn, do you?
Au contraire, I have a nearly photographic memory.
Do you now? So, do you remember how to use the interface in order to talk to someone?
Okay. To switch to, yeah. The icon of a position, yada yada. Stores a door icon means a switch room by pressing door. Skip tutorial. Okay. Yig yang. Oh, this is new.
You've forgotten everything, right?
No, I haven't.
Then why don't you start talking to me?
And? Are you paying close attention?
I sure am.
I should hope so. Otherwise, you'll never understand how to look at an object.
But I already know that.
I see. And how?
Okay.
What's that?
It's the reactor lead head.
But it was a cathode plunger in the last game.
It's the lead head, believe me. You need it to repair the press.
And how exactly am I going to do that if I can't even pick the thing up?
Yin.
Where'd it go?
You put it in your inventory. You know, where all your items go.
Hey, there it is.
Oh, this is a new one.
Exactly.
Inspect.
Now, this is your inventory.
I
Combine.
knew that.
Here you can view all the stuff you're lugging around. You remember how to do that, don't you?
What am I supposed to do with this?
Looks like a broken spare part.
Well, then watch me fix it. Look here, bozo. I fixed the part.
I won't believe that until I see it in operation.
I know. My handyman skills are really incredible.
Okay.
That goes somewhere else.
I just wanted to see if you're still paying attention.
Yes.
It fits.
Next, you need to...
Hey, you don't have to spoon feed me. I'll manage the rest.
Whatever. When you're ready, you need to...
Hold your horses, will ya? It's just a button. I think I can manage without your help.
Rufus, don't! You're standing right under the...
Don't panic. You don't think I'd fall for the same feeble gag twice. So, what was that again? I pushed this button here, and then...
Ugh.
Didn't look all that feeble to me.
They came out of nowhere. With their
Okay.
cruisers, plasma weapons, and mechanical beards.
There we go.
Organized. They took our village by force. They left nothing behind but tears and devastation. They were looking for gold and Elysium, the girl that fell from the sky. And only one person was prepared to save her. He woke her up, contacted her fiancé, and took her to the lower Ascension station, only to learn the shocking truth once he got there. Cletus, Gold's fiancé, wasn't acting out of love. He had an agreement with Ulysses, the mysterious leader of the Organon. And Argus, his right hand. They needed the Ascension codes, hidden away in Goal's brain implant. And they wanted to erase her memory. They wanted to make sure no Elysian would ever know that our world is inhabited. For their goal was terrible beyond imagination. They wanted to blow up our world.
Huh.
But they had failed to reckon with the One.
That's funny.
He swapped the cartridges. And he
Oh,
restored
okay.
Goal's memory so that she could bear the truth to Elysium. The name of this one man, this selfless hero, was Rufus.
It's so dumb.
Dun, 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 dun. Ba, ba, ba.
That wasn't the whole story, was it?
That was the first part. I think it's going to be a trilogy.
Sounds a bit
That's funny.
unbelievable.
Yeah, unbelievably cool.
But if it really all happened like that, shouldn't I be on my way to Elysium with Cletus?
What?
So what are you doing here? Where is Cletus? Why am I unable to remember any of this? And forgive me for asking, but why is there a burning saw blade stuck in the side of the ship?
Oh,
Wait, this is confusing. What?
That. Oh, well, da 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 da. Ba ba ba. I was about to get to that part, so listen up. Da 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 dun 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 dun.
Oh, that's what it's supposed to be. Oh, that's awesome. So he's telling the story. Okay, so it's just a retelling of his adventure.
Didn't I explicate it? Are you still not persuaded? There's grass growing on your tympanic membrane. Remember Deponia, self-sacrifices and gosh, not to start all over again.
So the adventure kicks off on the boat. Chaos on Deponia! Yeah! The adventure will now lead off into right from the boat, where we have the backup cartridge.
Trash, trash, trash.
Hey, I'm here.
And more trash.
Isn't it adorable?
Yeah, sure. Hard to imagine I ever wanted to leave here.
Ah, Rufus. This is the lad I was telling you about.
What? Him? From what you told me, I had imagined a smart young man, not a filthy bum.
Dude.
There's more to him than meets the eye. When I first met him, Rufus was still a... How shall I put this?
Just say it. I was a self-indulgent slob, but I'm steadily improving.
That's right. Right
Hey,
now, for example,
I hope he
helping
is.
Bozo to get the trawler shipshape.
So I am. I was going to ask you whether I can borrow your hammer.
No problem. You can take it from my toolbox over there.
Thanks, Doc.
He is
You're the
improving.
best.
Good.
Trash.
I still don't know, really. Something just doesn't seem right about that boy.
But Grandma Utz, whatever are you talking about? Trash.
Yeah, huzzah! Once from the something. Okay. Hi, Doc.
What if he suddenly blows a fuse?
How rude.
Believe me, those days are over.
Okay. You know, okay, so I'll do achievements next time. I'm not gonna click everything. I'm gonna just go get the toolbox and be a good person.
Aren't you worried he might steal something?
I trust him completely.
Didn't you tell me that he suffers from an exaggerated opinion of himself?
Those days are over. Rufus has learned a lot. He is much more careful than before.
Didn't you tell me that he suffers from an exaggerated opinion of himself?
Those days are over. Rufus has learned a lot. He is much more careful than before.
Let's get him out of there.
Rufus seems like a brutal thug to me.
Rufus? Brutal? Never.
Oh boy.
All I'm saying is that he seems very clumsy.
Your fears are completely groundless. Rufus has become very careful since his last adventure.
I don't know. Birdie.
And if he has to use the toilet, then he can do that on the trawler.
Of course, Grandma.
It's just that I have hardly any water left.
He's just getting a hammer.
Oh no.
If that's all true, then he must have turned himself around 180 degrees.
Oh no.
That's how it is. As if someone installed a power inverter in him.
And he shouldn't give John Thomas too much to drink under any circumstances.
Well, if that's all you're worried about,
Something like that can kill a little bird.
Rufus isn't going to drown your bird by accident.
No, no, no. Oh, what do I do? What do I do?
He would ask before he used my water supply, wouldn't he?
Absolutely.
Good, good. I have to get by on what I have until the end of the month.
Oh yeah.
Did he even wash his hands?
Of course he did. Rufus is very clean.
That's good. I have a very limited supply of water. Perhaps I'm worrying unnecessarily. After all, John Thomas is very good at self-defense.
Oh, Grandma Utz, as if that would be at all necessary.
Okay.
What if he suddenly blows a fuse?
Believe me, those days are over.
Things aren't looking too good.
I just hope he doesn't turn my whole house upside down.
He's just getting a hammer. How much damage could he possibly do?
Will you promise me that he won't try to knock me out with a blunt instrument to steal my things?
Not Rufus. When I met him, he may have been a bit crude and sometimes even disrespectful. But at heart, he's a very good boy.
Can a person really change so much?
It's very simple. Once burned, twice shy. And Rufus has burned his fingers more than once. He has learned. I would bet the house on it.
Oh no. Oh, what now?
Well, I still have my doubts. That Rufus looks to me like an arsonist.
You know what they say? No doubt burns so hot that it can't be extinguished with a wet tablecloth.
But my tablecloth is as dry as a bone. It would set the whole place on fire in the blink of an eye.
Oh, Grandma. That's just a saying. No one here is gonna set anything on fire.
Oh no.
You almost have me convinced, but there is one thing that still worries me. He had better not clog my garbage disposal. The blades are so sharp. Things are always getting caught in there.
Oh, Grandma, you worry about the silliest things.
Oh no.
If you promise me that he will be careful, then everything is all right. Just as long as nothing happens to my John Thomas.
Promise.
Oh no.
Then I should apologize. I suppose your Rufus really must have improved.
Well, what do you know? Here it is.
Have you found it at last?
Yeah, sure.
It certainly took you long enough. I hope you didn't leave a mess.
Me? No way. But enough chit-chat. Bozo's waiting.
Just relax, Rufus. It's not like anything's on fire.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
By the way, what's that funky smell? Rufus, have you gone completely off the deep end? You almost set Grandma Utz's heart on fire.
All for a good cause.
You committing suicide?
No, I'm traveling to Elysium.
But Rufus, we've been through all that.
That's
I
cool.
thought you would finally become reasonable.
Become reasonable? I am reasonable. And that's exactly why my plan is gonna work this time.
What plan are you talking about?
Well, what does it look like?
It looks like a madman's attempt to refute the principle of action and reaction.
Close enough.
Goodness gracious me.
As soon as I step on these bellows, the cork will hit the 3 targets one by one.
Oh,
in a
that's
spectacular
cool.
chain reaction. This will cause the rockets to be lit and the safety rope to be cut. I have calculated everything. Just watch and learn. Oh, and keep away from the falling blade if you want to hold on to your fingers.
Okay. Any vase.
After the cork ricochets off the other 2 targets, it will hit exactly here. I've calculated everything precisely.
I think he's
How did you
not
calculate
trying to
that?
get to
Huh,
Elysium.
the
I think
way
he's
you
trying to hit
calculate
the
things.
machine.
You lie down for a while, and these mathematical formulas come to you in your sleep. An apology is about to be due. You'll see, I will go to Elysium.
Stop it, Rufus. The only thing you will achieve is a spectacular suicide.
Don't panic. I've calculated everything.
Okay, the cork. I need to find the cork.
Watch your fingers, Doc. As soon as the cork hits the 3rd target, the scale will trigger the guillotine.
It would be insane to believe that will work, but it would be even more insane to assume I would be safe here.
The cork is in place and precisely oriented. Well, approximately precisely. You'll see, I will go to Elysium.
Stop it, Rufus. The only thing you will achieve is a spectacular suicide.
Don't panic. I've calculated everything.
Alright, let's do this.
Take a good look.
Rufus, no!
Yeah!
Doc. Uh-oh. Doc, that's not a good place for a nap. The Bunsen burner could boil away the water in the vase any minute. And when the scales pan goes up, it will trigger the guillotine. The fuse is already lit. Doc, are you listening? Wake up! Oh, what a bummer. Save Doc, or go to Elysium. Save Doc, or go to Elysium. Darn it, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Doc. Doc, are you listening? Wake up! Oh, what a bummer.
I have to get out of here.
And whoop. perfect body control, as always. I could hit that with a well-aimed toss, but that would just trigger the guillotine. And somehow, I doubt that Doc would still be in the mood for thunderous applause. It's already broken enough. I could hit that with a well-aimed toss, but I just can't remember which side the glass eye is on.
Oh no.
Very clever. I'll simply solve the problem through a process of elimination. Doc will be proud of me if he isn't decapitated in the next few seconds. I could hit that with a well-aimed toss, but that would just trigger the guillotine. And somehow, I doubt that Doc would still be... Very clever. I'll simply solve the problem through a process. Doc will be proud of me if he isn't decapitated. Maybe I can scratch a little black powder out of there. That shouldn't affect the flight characteristics of the saw blade, should it? That tickles. With the right momentum, I could catapult the black powder into the air intake of the bellows. Easy and totally realistic.
Okay.
If the black powder reaches the flames, it could ignite the gas. And then, there's bound to be an interesting chain reaction whose outcome is very difficult to predict. What am I waiting for? Oh, it worked! I saved Doc!
Okay. Whoa! Woo! Yo!
Rufus! Rufus!
Huh? What?
You haven't answered my question. How did you get here? I just don't understand.
That's because there is nothing to understand. The whole story is nothing but one big, filthy lie. Almost as filthy as Rufus, but not quite.
Cletus?
Of course it's Cletus. Why would that surprise you? I am not the one who barged in here uninvited.
I have come to save my planet.
Well done, moron. Goal and I had reached an agreement. I was trying to keep the existence of the Deponians a secret from the Council of Elders so that Deponia could be exploded, but Goal convinced me to tell the truth. We were just about to save Deponia. The escape pod was taking us to Elysium. Now, it's useless. We're not going to make it to Elysium, and the Council of Elders will never learn about the Deponians. Bravo, Rufus. That was a stroke of genius.
Don't listen to him, Goal. He's lying through his teeth.
I don't know. His version does sound pretty convincing.
Now, remember, he's lied to you before. The Goal that I know would never have let him get away with it.
That's because you only know one part of Goal, the part that is naive and idealistic.
The Goal that I know is a fighter who will stand up for what she believes in.
But there is a third part as well. And that part sides with me. Isn't that true, Goal?
There is no third part. You tell him, Goal.
I just don't know. I can't remember a thing.
Of course you can't. Thanks to this Fleabag's brilliant intervention, your brain implant has been damaged. It's a habit of his.
I'll fix it. Don't worry.
You still don't get it, do you? We have no use for you here. If you really want to help Goal, then jump. We're directly over the ocean. With a little luck, you may even survive the fall.
No! No, this isn't right!
Oh, come on. Do what is best for Goal.
I'm what's best for Goal!
No, don't!
Ha!
Nothing. Why? I wonder if...
Uh-oh! No! Goal! You idiot!
Not again.
Goal! No, 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 no! You blasted idiot!
Cletus, help me!
Hang on! Don't panic! I'll come and get you! Somehow! Do you finally realize the damage you're doing?
Cletus!
Don't panic! I'll get you! Why don't I do everyone a favor and kill you right here? I'm coming, Gore! Hang in there! Where do you think you're going? I'm on my way!
Watch out! The rope's going to break at any moment!
What are you doing?
Did you really think you could get away like that? Say bye-bye, Rufus.
Cletus! No!
Cletus!
You idiot! What are you thinking?
Oh dear, what have I done?
I still can't believe he really did that.
No need to worry, really. He's just like a wombat. He often falls, but he always lands on
All the others. I know. What is that noise?
What the?
Goal?
Don't be silly. If that were goal, the next we could expect... Rufus?
Rufus.
Oh no.
Ouch.
Cletus is an idiot, dude.
Everything's ready for detonation, Bailiff.
Acknowledged, Chief Blaster. Anything else?
Are there no new instructions? We can start the countdown now.
I appreciate your eagerness, but this is not a training maneuver. This is about destroying the zone around the Rust Red Sea before we blow up the entire planet.
I see, Bailiff.
Stop interrupting me! I know very well what is at stake here. Do you think I wasn't aware of all the implications? It is true. Inspector Cletus has not yet reached Elysium. We can only guess what kept him. But as long as there is still hope that he will complete his task, we need not worry. Until then, I don't want to hear about any countdowns. Do you understand?
Yes, I do, Bailiff.
Cletus is going to succeed. He will convince the Council of Elders that there is no sentient life on Deponia. And, if he should fail, then we shall see to it that the planet is indeed uninhabited. Dismissed! I have too many worries of my own to deal with your moral misgivings, so get out! Out, I say!
Yes, sir.
Where the devil is Cletus?
Oh!
Only the most epic tales feature cool depictions of saw blades crushed into cable boat walls. The attempt, though blunt-stunt, affected goals and planned, but surely can't be blamed on Rufus at all. Reckoning up the sum, the best was yet to come. For the end of part one seemed a little too coarse, and to a man we'll send him to attend a second chance for a decent happy ending, a grand fling with dancing and blues and so forth.
A star with booze and so forth.
Ooh, this is a new zone. Huh.
I think I ought to fire my chiropractor. Doc? Huh. We seem to have docked. But where is everybody? Huh. A note from Bozo, that old pirate. Good morning, lazy bones. Doc took Gold to his office. Huh. Finally someone who uses his brain. She wasn't feeling all that well. Yada, yada, yada. Blood from her ears.
Ugh.
Blah, blah, blah. You can find me in the tavern. Tavern? Now that sounds promising. Huh, there's something else. Don't forget to go and see Doc. He needs your help. Why can't they ever manage without me?
Yeah, it's all with booze and so forth. That's the achievement I got.
I can't leave here. Not without gold.
Ooh, there's a map!
The floating black market is in the middle of the rust-red sea, far from the cruiser routes of the Organon. That's good. Huh. The floating black far from the... That's good.
Oh, this is a new marker. Yo, how's it going?
Ah, nothing beats a fresh breeze from the sea. The smell of freedom and adventure. And tar and toxic chemicals. And Tony's mother?
Shh! You're scaring the fish.
Rotten fish. Close enough. But this native presents a welcome opportunity to make use of my cosmopolitan tactfulness and my linguistic skills. Me, Rufus, where I find lab belong to Doc.
Are you talking to me, ape man? We put maps up for people like you.
Ah, you mean heroes passing through?
I mean people we prefer not to talk to.
Hey, just so you know it, I have an excellent sense of direction. I don't need your stinking maps.
So what you looking at it for?
I'm not looking. I'm just shooting it a contemptuous glance. But where's the tavern? Ah, well, who cares? I guess I'll go see Doc first then.
Oh, that's awesome. They got a big
look around
map.
the town later. First, I have to help Doc get Goal back into shape. Can't have the old coot grabbing all the credit for himself.
That's cool.
So much wonderful potential for a festive, all-consuming fire.
The music's nice. Doc's workshop. I wanna go back outside really quick.
According to the delivery note, the crate contains a replacement airbag for the canal gondolas.
Nice. Okay.
Even more
Hey.
potential for even more dramatic turns.
I need that.
White, of all things, the wet blanket among colors. Who needs something like that? You can feel it when the electricity flows.
Okay. Hey boy, you want the stick?
Hey, look what I've got! And now, be a good dog and fetch the stick. What's wrong? Fetch the stick, or are you too stupid?
Yes, exactly. That's it.
Fetch that stick.
No.
You go fetch that stick now. Attaboy!
If you're so fond of that stick, why don't you go get it yourself? And if you're a good boy, I might even let you pass.
Ugh.
Bruh.
Go on. I just threw a stick, and you are a dog. So, what do dogs do in a case like this?
I wait for you to make an even bigger fool of yourself?
No, wrong. You fetch the stick. Or are you too stupid? Wait. I'll show you how it's done.
Oh, boy. You didn't really just do that, did you? I can't take it anymore.
Maybe the fixture's loose.
Shut up.
Di capo!
Something seems to be wrong with this lamp. It flickers constantly. Maybe the fixture's loose.
And what now?
What do you think? I have to get to dock.
Not a chance. I can't let anyone past.
Oh, you can let me. I'm accredited.
You don't mean accredited, do you? I would know about that.
I don't care what you know or don't know. I'm not gonna let some wind-up flea circus get in my way. And I'm certainly not gonna let you correct me. No way.
Far be it from me to correct you, sir. Unless, of course, you consider a bitten calf a correction.
Huh? What do you mean?
Oh, okay. I'll put this so that even you understand it.
Oh, why didn't you say so? I'll show him who the superior species is around here. Hey, look what I've got! And now, be a good... What's wrong? Or are you...
Yes, that's...
Oh, come on.
Oh, please.
So...
But...
Wait, but...
Oh. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy.
You fries brain or something.
Exactly. That barking trash can may think he can shock me, but I'll show him what a shock... when the shock... I mean, what the shock... Oh, whatever. Some ingenious...
What the shock?
Shock. Shock. Because of the electric shock and so on. Oh, come on, Rufus. You don't need a punchline to be brilliant.
What are you doing?
You'll find out... Ow!
I know what to do.
I can't take it anymore!
Yeah, maybe I should insulate the stick.
Okay.
Now he's in for a nasty shock. Hey, what's wrong? Are you giving up?
Yes, you were right. This stick business is just too much for me.
You stupid muddy cur. Here, like this. You put the stick in your mouth.
Oh boy, I can't take it anymore. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, 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 oh boy.
There, stupid mutt.
That is a techno flux inductor thingamy. I can spot one right off. Does it have juice?
What is going on out there? Stop playing around with the equipment and come in.
Okay, jeez.
Not necessary. I've got all the time I need. It's time for another brilliant maneuver, plus or minus 10 minutes. I'd rather wait until the last second for acts of desperation. They just work better that way.
Okay.
Hey, Doc.
Rufus. At last. Gold really almost bought it this time.
But, as I can see, you have everything under control. I'll, go look for Bozo then. He mentioned a tavern.
Her implant has been badly damaged. I need to operate right away. There's only one problem. The data cartridge is not going to survive the procedure.
I take it that's a bad thing?
Well, yes. Her entire mind is stored on the thing. Her memory, her character.
The ascension codes?
I can save the data, but I need a bunch of empty cartridges.
And these cartridges are hard to obtain?
Not really. This is the floating black market, after all. There's nothing you can't get here. And brain implants are currently all the rage. I installed another one just the other day. You will find the cartridges
Yeah, that's one of the
in the gadget
that's
shop.
just his hair.
What? Why me?
Because I need to get ready for the surgery.
And I need to familiarize myself with the local circumstances. Bozo said something about a tavern?
Rufus,
All right. So I get those cartridges in the gadget shop?
it's right by the harbor, outside the city gate. Just have them charged to my account, but make very sure that you get the good cartridges. The cheap ones are bound to cause problems.
Well, it's your money. I wonder if he can do it. Shit, not without my help, that much is certain. So I get those cartridges in the gadget shop?
It's right by the harbor, outside the city gate. Just have them charged to my account, but make very
Okay.
She's almost always unconscious when we run into each other. I wonder if there's a connection. Ah, nonsense.
It's a strange world.
Go! We can't hear you, Rufus.
No problem. I know what to do. All I need is battery acid, gunpowder, bull's blood.
Or you can simply bring me the cartridges as I asked you to do.
We'll see.
That's a reference to the last game. You know what? You know, I'm gonna take a screwdriver just in case. Whoa, what was that? I don't know what I just did.
Chew first.
That was a reminder that you are not to poke.
Okay, reminder heard and ignored.
Rufus?
It's okay.
You can't see me in here. Ooh.
I'll come back to it if I need a couple of ice cubes for my drink.
Okay. So, I don't think he's improving much, after all. I like that save data thing. Stupid my.
Hey, you.
Who? Me?
No, we're talking to the three-headed platypus behind you.
We've been watching you.
We know what you're planning.
Oh yeah? Seems like you know more than I do.
News spreads fast in the floating black market. You've got something very valuable there.
It mustn't fall into the wrong hands.
And your hands would be the right ones?
Let's just say we're friends.
We're the good guys.
We fight against oppression by the Organon.
Death to the Organon.
The Organon is planning something
Something unspeakable.
so unspeakable that we cannot talk about it.
We've got to go.
We've already said too much.
But we'll be back.
And then we'll get what is rightfully ours.
Do not talk about this to anybody.
Keep your back to the wall.
And
They're
do
spies.
Not forget who your true friends are.
Death to the Organon.
Death to the Organon.
What was that all about? What an ugly nest. It must belong to an extremely ugly bird.
Blech. Sorry, I got spit on me. Ugh.
I never touch stuff that some stranger has already had in their rear end.
Good point,
Caution is
Rufus.
required. The colorful ones like to bite back. Oh man, that was a lousy Easter.
That's. I'm not sure if I said, but I said that's smart, Rufus. You don't touch things out of someone's butt. Okay, this is the marketplace. Ah, here we are. I think it's here. Hello.
Yoo-hoo!
What? Where?
So, what do you sell here?
What does it look like?
Well,
No, seriously, what does it look like? I'm blind, you know.
I see mostly mind-altering substances, illegal drugs, and questionable medications.
Oh, good. That's all right then. This is my drugstore, apparently. How may I help you?
You're blind? How come?
Let's put it like this. I should have read the directions for use while I still could.
Wait a minute. What is that?
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
new here. Are there any sites you would recommend?
Very funny. I'm blind, just in case you hadn't noticed.
Hey, nobody's perfect. Nobody but me!
I should really stop
Have you
saying
been to
those sight
Bellevue
jokes.
recently?
Very funny.
See you later.
Not if I see you first.
Expired tranquilizers. Huh, better than nothing.
Can I interest you in overpriced medical equipment?
May I touch? What's this? Do you drag this junk around with you all the time?
Of course not. My assistant does that.
Hello.
That's funny. It also is pretty useful. Jeez.
Yoo-hoo!
What? Where?
I would like to buy something.
That's good. That's very good. What will it be?
+5.
I would like a +5 healing potion.
Sorry. All sold out. But I have some antidotes on sale.
Nah, never mind. I'll save my money then. Are you giving away anything for free?
Not really. The only thing I could offer you is a sample of this new plant. It contains various mind-altering substances that have never been tested on humans. Incredibly dangerous. Absolutely illegal. And the possible side effects are both unpredictable and unspeakable.
But it's free.
Yes, but
In that case, can I have it?
not so fast. You can only have the Cucumis agnito in exchange for a free coupon.
Cuckoo. What?
Cucumis agnito, the cucumber of revelation. The active ingredient is in its juice. Unfortunately, the shell is very hard.
Hard shell, dangerous content, unpredictable side effects? Oh, just like me. Nothing I need right now.
You get what you deserve.
See you later.
Not if I see you first.
He seems nice and friendly. Wait a minute.
I don't see a switch. No matter. With a little technical know-how, it shouldn't be a problem. Turn off! Even more potential for even more dramatic turns. Expired tranquilizers. But where do I get an expired neurotic?
Okay.
This isn't a trash-burning engine. This isn't a trash-burning engine. This isn't a trash-burning engine.
I'm gonna go talk to that guy down there.
I never touch stuff that some stranger. Caution is required. Oh man, that was a lousy. Caution is required. The colorful ones. Oh man.
Stronzo! Isso, you gelato, making a poof with my new sacco di aria. Now I must go to Il Tocco to get a replacement.
I did talk to him.
That was funny. A music stand? Uh-oh, that spells trouble.
Huzzah!
These foreign models are just pieces of junk. Something's always breaking down. It's hard to believe, but he really sings from sheet music.
Huzzah!
I'm gonna have to brood on this idea for
Huzzah!
a while
Get on
longer.
with the plot. That's what it's like.
What an ugly nest. It must belong to an extremely ugly bird.
And who have we here?
Who's this?
Well, if it isn't the newcomer that everyone's talking about.
They're talking about me. High time, too. All those stories of my heroic deeds are actually quite understated.
We're not interested in fairy tales.
You've got something that we want.
Huh. Tough. Good looks is something you're born with.
We are talking about the secret ascension codes.
The ascension codes? Over my dead body. Wait. Let me rephrase that. Uh-oh. Ow! Ow! Oh! Ouch! Ow! Ow! Oh! Ouch! Oh! Ow! Ow! Oof! Ow! Oh!
He hasn't got the money.
I guess he isn't as stupid as he looks.
So what do we do now?
We'd better report this to Donna.
Oh, jeez. This is not good. We got people trying to get the ascension codes.
Lots of friendly people here. Maybe I should tone it down a bit.
What jerks.
Welcome to Gilligan's Gadget Garden. You are being served by Shopomat 2000. How may I help you?
Yeah, Doc sent me to get a set of cartridges.
Of course, we currently offer 2 different brands. The first is Platinum Proof Professional. They are somewhat more expensive, but of better quality. There is a cheaper kind as well. Cowboy Dodo's Jolly All-Purpose Cartridges. Their quality may not be top of the line, but they come with a free colorful lollipop.
A lollipop?
So which brand do you prefer?
Yeah, give me the professional one.
And those are really the good cartridges?
Of course. Remember, Goal's mind is at stake here.
All right. Here goes nothing.
Did it work?
I'm not sure. Something's not right.
Rufus? I might have known. Why does the same question pop up in my mind every time I set eyes on you?
Who's that good-looking guy in the snappy overcoat?
Where am I?
Because the aura of my magnetism is befuddling your sense of orientation.
Seriously, where did you drag me off to this time? And what is that awful smell?
This is the floating black market. You're safe here.
Safe? Rufus, I was on my way to Elysium.
Well, yes, you were, but with the wrong guy.
Cletus wanted to help me.
And you trust that lying slime bag?
Guess who I am more likely to trust? My fiancé or his cheap imitation?
Hey, what's up with you?
What's up? I wake up only to find myself in some stinking torture chamber. That's what's up with me. I'm already itching all over just because I'm forced to breathe this foul, polluted air. I'm about to be sick. I need to get out of here.
Bruh.
She seems to be pretty mad.
Not really. I just have a certain effect on explosive women.
What, lighting the fuse?
Yeah, very funny. But she actually did seem a little volatile. Are you sure you didn't mess her up somehow?
I think I might be able to explain this. Some information wasn't written to the cartridge, almost as if we had used the cheap ones.
Not as cheap as your excuses.
Her mind appears to have been split 3 ways.
So, the woman who just stomped out of the lab is only a part of Goal?
And not the most agreeable part, I hope.
Come on, Doc. I thought you were an expert.
It is nothing that I can't fix, but for that, I need all 3 cartridges, including the one that is currently inserted in her implant. Also, I cannot operate without the consent of the patient. Therefore, all 3 parts of Goal must cooperate before I can go ahead with the surgery.
Oh yeah, judging from her mood, she'll be positively enthusiastic about you flipping open her skull again.
Agreed. Maybe you had better start with a different part of her character.
Huh?
Take the 2 cartridges that are still in the output hopper. And this thing.
What is it? A remote control?
Not quite. See that compartment in the back? Just insert one of the other cartridges and press the button when you're close to Goal.
That's what I said, a remote.
It's more complicated than that. Data's written to a buffer and...
And I can zap back and forth between 2 characters.
No. Yes. Something like that, but...
Just like a remote.
Just like a remote.
Okay.
Cool. I
Next.
wish I'd had one of these for Tony.
Hurry up, Rufus.
So I
The
guess
longer
we'll
the
leave
fragments
this.
of her character get used to their independence, the more difficult it will become to talk them into having that surgery done. Go find Goal and persuade her. All
Okay,
3
so
parts of
I
it.
need
I
to
will prepare
switch back
everything
and
else
forth.
here
That's
in the
cool.
meantime.
All right, here we go.
This is really interesting. Light Papa loves it, bruh. Rufus is still a piece of crap. That's crazy. But so we gotta get Goal and use the remote to switch her
I
brain
wish I
out.
had one of these for Tony.
But anyways, I'm One Man Kid. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.